Welcome everyone to another episode of DragonAge Inquisition, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you're in the market for a new PC, the link will be in the description below. I don't know if they're running any sales at this point in time, but if you're still in need, check out the link, use my code WITCHER, save a little bit of money. Alright, shall we go? Alright, let's go. Oh, looks like the work council's done, but before we get started, I wish everyone a happy New Year's Eve. I hope everyone is celebrating the last day of 2024. Countdown to 2025. I can't believe it's already close by. And I hope everyone got what they wished for Christmas and still with family and friends. If you are, please enjoy the company that you have and your presents. And yeah, if you're still traveling, please do be careful to and from your destinations, as always. Alright, now let's continue where we last left off, right? Okay, so let's get to our work council here. Alright, let's go to the Orlais side of the table. And choose a successor and leads, and Cullen is reporting on that. Commander Cullen, it would be an honor to serve the Inquisition and prove the mettle of the Orlesians Chevaliers by doing the Maker's work. I accept your generous offer wholeheartedly and will arrive in good time with those men loyal to me. It will be my privilege to order the Inquisition's troops into holy battle against those who would threaten the order of the Empire. In the Maker's grace, Lord John Gaspard of Leeds. We're going to go ahead and choose the next successor. With Jean Gaspard removed from play, Carolina or Monet will almost certainly be the next Duchess of Leeds. As the struggle intensifies, Carolina has sent agents to cause a scandal. Judging that Monet does not have the skill to avoid such snares, Monet has relied upon Mother Renee, her mentor in the Chantry, for advice on how to strengthen her claim to the duchy in the revered mother. In an attempt to protect Monet, has sent mercenaries to threaten Carolina's life. Well, we're not going to give Carolina the duchy. Okay, that's what Cullen would do if we sent him. But we're going to use Liliana. And says Carolina has overplayed her hand by giving her agent so much information I could turn that on her and leave her reputation in tatters. Which we're going to. So we're going to go and use Liliana for that one. And utilize the Grey Warden treaties, and Josephine is going to report back on this one. I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens. Messages of support poured in. With the threats in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them, Josephine. And we're going to send Josephine into the Chantry Remains. The confrontation with Mother Havera in the Vale, Valerie Market, has the desired effect to appoint the Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as the divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could lead them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be a benefit. Well, we're not going to just send our soldiers there and be right direct to them. Or we're not going to use secrets against them. I think Josephine's approach at this point is a good one. A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose us.
At your service.
And let's go to the Ferelden side of the map here. And we're going to send Colin to go get his gold. Because the Inquisition could use some gold. Alright, now let's go. Then we got some leveling up to do, and yep, okay. Now we're gonna go to the I'll read what skills as a mage and as a two-handed and one-handed with shield and archer and some of the trees if I go into them just once, and if I put the skills in, you already know. So we'll go ahead and read these once, and then we won't do it again. But for me as a mage, this goes for all the mages. We have the spirit tree. Masters of the School of Magic call upon spirits for protection as well as the essence of the fate itself. Their spells disrupt hostile magic, create defensive barriers, and even heal the injuries. And then I took some of this in the spirit tree, so we'll go through it. Barrier. You create a shimmering protective barrier that acts as temporary additional health. The barrier decays naturally over time. I took Peaceful Aura. Your aura of tranquility makes enemies less likely to attack you in battle, even when you damage them. Dispel. You remove hostile magic and status effects from allies while stripping beneficial effects from enemies. And I took Rejuvenating Barrier. When you and your allies have an active barrier, the beneficial energy invigorates them and helps them recover mana or stamina more quickly. I've also spec'd into the Storm Tree. Masters of the School of Magic call forth the power of thunder and lightning. Their spells paralyze foes and arc from one enemy to another. I've got Chain Lightning. You unleash a blast of lightning that shocks one target and arcs to nearby enemies. I've got Energy Barrage. You launch a salvo of elemental blasts from your staff that homes in on targets ahead of you. I've got Conductive Current. The more magical energy you expend, the more damage your spells do. I've got Stormbringer. The storm comes to your aid even without you calling it. When you're in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random target nearby. Gathering a Storm. You use your staff's energy to fill the area with sympathetic magic. Each basic attack shortens your active cooldown times. I got Static Charge. You sheathe yourself in lightning while casting spells. Enemies that attempt to interrupt your casting with attacks are struck by arcs that leave them paralyzed. And then you have Static Cage. You trap enemies inside an electricity field that paralyzes those that try to leave. And when it comes time, now since I've already got one skill in this tree, it's called the Inferno Tree. Masters of the School of Magic dominate the battlefield with unrelenting fire. Enemies who survive the initial blast are driven mad with terror or burned to death in unquenchable flames. And I already got Flash Fire. You ignite an enemy with searing pain and send them fleeing in panic. This is the Winter Tree. Masters of the School of Magic summon cold that bites deeper than the cruelest winter. Their icy spells slow and weaken enemies. I will be getting a little bit off of this. I want to get Fade Step. Then I'm going to try to get Frost Mastery and Winter Stillness. Yeah, Frost Mastery. You have mastered the calling of cold, increasing your effectiveness from chilling or freezing targets. And this one's Winter Stillness. By staying still, you enter into a meditative state that restores your mana at an enhanced rate, and it reduces all cooldown times. I might get these two, but I'm going to get Fade Step. And this applies to all the mages, okay? So since I've already read the main schools of all four of these, I put Solus, some of his stuff into Spirit. I gave him the Barrier. I've already read Peaceful Aura. I put him in Guardian Spirit. A protective barrier springs into place around you automatically when you're badly injured. I've also put him into the Winter Tree. See, I've already read the main tree, so y'all know where I'm coming from. And I put him all the way through the Cold Tree. Winter's Grasp, you lock a target into your device, freezing it in place. Mana Surge, your barrier explodes into wild magic when the enemy is destroyed. The blast freezes all nearby enemies and allows you to cast your next spell without consuming mana. Fade Step, you let invisible waves of magic carry you forward, blurring ahead a short distance. Winter Stillness, by standing still, you enter into a meditative state that restores your mana at an enhanced rate and reduces all cooldown times. I gave him Frost Mastery. You have mastered the calling of cold, increasing your effectiveness when chilling or freezing targets. I gave him Wall of Ice. You raise a wall of ice to keep enemies at bay. Ice Mine, you mark the ground with a glyph that takes a short time to prime. Once it is ready, it will freeze the first targets to step on it. Ice Armor, you draw on cold near you to protect you from attacks. Standing near a frozen enemy or a persistent cold spell reduces all damage you take. I'm going to give him Blizzard. You summon a freezing blizzard to chill and damage enemies caught in the area. Then we're going to go back into here, and we're going to give him Dispel. Or no, I have to give him Peaceful Aura, because he didn't have that. But that's what Solus is spec'd into, okay? Vivian, I'm going to put her in Barrier. Like I said, we've already read some of this, okay? So, right now we'll do this. I'm going to put her in the Infernal Tree. I've already read what the tree's all about. Flash Fire, you ignite an enemy with searing pain and send them fleeing in pain. We'll give her Emulate. You unleash a massive explosion, leaving enemies in the area burning in agony. Flashpoint, after you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown period. Pyromancer, you have mastered the summoning of fire, increasing your effectiveness when panicking or burning enemies. I'm going to give her Clean Burn. Your spells burn away ambient magic that would otherwise slow down your casting. Every spell you cast shortens your active cooldown times. Chaotic Focus. When you cast a fire spell, the spell consumes half your current barrier. To empower it, the larger the barrier consumed, the greater the bonus the spell's damage. We'll do Fire Mine. You mark the ground with a glyph that takes a short time to prime. Once it is ready, it will erupt into flame when an enemy crosses it, damaging and staggering the target. And we'll give her Wall of Fire. You can conjure a flaming barrier that burns and panics enemies that pass through it. So now I can, I'm going to give her one thing out of the Winter Tree, and I've already read the main tree. I'm going to give her Faith Step, and we've already read about Faith Step. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to give her a Peaceful Aura out of the Spirit Tree. Okay, this goes for all the mages. Okay, I spec'd Solus more into the Winter, a little bit of Spirit. I'm spec'ing Vivian more into the Inferno Tree and a little bit of the Spirit. Me, I'm spec'd into the Storm Tree with a little bit of Spirit. It might have one added bonus being the Winter, just like Vivian. Okay, now let's talk about our, let's go for Iron Bull, since he's kind of a warrior, right? So I'm going to spec him into the two-handed, which Cassandra and Blackwall ain't, but I'll go ahead and read it. Two-handed weapon tree is experts in this style crush their enemies with massive blows that can break any guard, shatter any armor, and destroy any opponent. Okay, we're going to give him Block and Slash. You stand ready to deflect the next incoming attack and deliver a punishing counter to your attack. Mighty Blow, you deliver a powerful attack that crumbles foes, leaving them knocked down for a short time. You do more damage to targets that are already knocked down. Flow of Battle, every critical hit reduces the cooldown times on your abilities, giving the best edge to finish off your enemies. Shield Breaker, your critical hits crack armor and rend supplies, sundering your enemy's armor for a short time. Pommel Strike, you lash out with a fast strike that briefly stuns your targets. Whirlwind, you spin with your weapon outstretched, cutting through any enemies in your path. Guard Smasher, you've learned how to batter through your enemy's defenses, doing more damage to their guard with every hit. Clear a path, hitting on multiple targets with a single swing of your weapon restores your stamina for each extra target. We're going to give him Earthshaking Strike. Your great blow tears open the ground with a shockwave that batters enemies caught in its path. And I'll go ahead and read what Battle Master is, but we're not going to spec into this tree. These cunning warriors control the battlefield and everyone on it. They bolster their allies, hamper their enemies, and take advantage of any sign of weakness. I prefer to do the Vanguard tree. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target on the battlefield. When enemies take the bait, Vanguards pick them apart with brutal precision. Okay, now we're going to give him Warcry. You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge, gaining extra guard for each enemy affected. And I prefer if the warriors had the Vanguard, because this consists of your guard. So, like extra enemies on the battlefield, they get more guard and that kind of thing. So they're a little bit more protected, okay? So we'll go to the next warrior. Blackwall has the weapon and shield tree, so we can read this one. Experts in this style are still of their feet after punishment. They would kill their allies. They use their shield to protect themselves and stagger their enemies. So I put him in Shield Wall. You stand firm and block incoming attacks at the cost of stamina. Each block adds to your guard. You move much more slowly while sustaining this ability. Payback strike. You recover from any disabled condition and lash out with a great blow against nearby enemies. If you've recently taken damage, you hit that much harder and stagger your foes. I gave him Bear Mauls the Wolves, using techniques perfected by our Legion Chevaliers. You can't be flanked by enemies, and you're less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. Warrior's Resolve. You fight all the harder when you're hurting, gaining stamina when you lose health. Turn the Bolt. Your expertise with the shield protects you against range attacks from the front. Shield Bash. Many foes think a shield is just for defense. You correct that mistake with a brutal slam that does bonus damage to an enemy's guard. Lunge and Slash. You lunge forward, then spin with the slashing strike. If your first blow connects, you can use this attack to close with opponents. Turn the Blade. Any blow you can see, you can turn aside. All damage coming from the front is reduced. I've also put him into the Vanguard tree, okay? So he's got War Cry. You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge, gaining extra guard for each enemy affected. I gave him Untouchable Defense. They can't kill what they can't hit. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. I gave him Challenge. Your potential shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a targeted enemy and improving your guard. And okay, as far as Cassandra, I've also spec'd her into the Weapon and Shield tree. I've already read that, so I'm not going to read it again. I gave her a Shield Wall. Basically, I'm giving her the same thing as Black Wall, okay? So she's got the Shield Wall like him, Payback Strike, Bear Mauls the Wolves, Warrior's Resolve, Turn the Bolt, Lunge and Slash, Shield Bash. Now, she doesn't have Turn the Blade yet. I've also put her into the Vanguard tree, which I've already read that, so we're not going to read it again, but I did give her War Cry. I gave her Untouchable Defense. I gave her Challenge. And I gave her Trust to Steal. You know how to make the most of your equipment, getting a bonus to your armor when you have active guard. So, she's got a little bit more in the Vanguard than Blackwall does, okay? Now we'll go to our rogues here. Sarah, now she's not going to be going into daggers. We'll read that tree later. But she is going into archery, just like Varric. So I'll read this, and then we'll go from there. Experts in this style are masters of ranged combat. They can avoid enemies that attempt to close, put armors or bolts through multiple foes, and even unleash explosive shots to devastating effect. I'm going to give her Death from Above. You do more damage when firing from elevation. First Blood, you've learned to pick apart enemies that are still wounded and aware. You do more damage to enemies that are only lightly injured. Long Shot, you fire a powerful single shot that delivers more damage the further you are from the target. Leaping Shot, you dive out of trouble and fire a hail of arrows at the enemies that were trying to get close to you. Explosive Bolt, you fire a powerful shot that explodes on impact, damaging enemies around your target. Pincushion, if the first arrow doesn't kill them, the 10th might. Each consecutive hit with a bow attack does progressively more damage to the targets. Strafing shots, you can move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. Full draw, it takes a moment to line up the perfect shot, but it pays off with a devastating hit that bites even when deeper against enemies who aren't injured yet. Okay, I'm also putting her into the Subterfuge tree. Experts in these talents are masters of misdirection. Whether leaping to safety, disappearing into the shadows, or tricking enemies into slashing in empty air, they are never where anyone expects them to be. We're going to give her Stealth. You step into the shadows, all but invisible to your enemies. Attacking from stealth gives you a damage bonus and brings you back to the enemy's attention. Dealing damage to enemies reduces the ability's cooldown. And we'll give her Evasion. They can't hit what they can't see. Your deceptive fighting style gives you a chance to dodge enemy attacks, taking no damage. Now, she has the bow. Varric has the crossbow. He's also into the archery tree, so we're not going to read that. I've already read it. But he's got the abilities Death from Above, First Blood, Explosive Shot, Long Shot, Leaping Shot, Strafing Shot, Pincushion, Full Draw. Now, he's got one skill out of this one called Sabotage. Experts in these talents specialize in poisons and traps. Their dirty tricks leave their enemies sick and limping. Easy pickings for a sharp blade or a barred arrow. Okay, so he's got caltrops. You scatter spikes behind you, hurting and slowing down enemies who come after you. This ability is considered a trap for any abilities that enhance or affect traps. I've already read Subterfuge Tree, so we're not going to reread it again. But if we gave him stealth, we gave him evasion. And I think that's everybody I touched on, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's go down into the sales here. We did ask Sarah at one point to open these locks so we could get in. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the Wakened Sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Morathis, leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to their homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how man had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate, but her voice had reached him and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mafarath, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Alamari and marched down forth against the Mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and blood and famine and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium, and when Mafarath saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last, the armies of Andraste and Mafarath stood before the very gates of Morathis, but Andraste was not with them, for Mafarath had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. For this, the Archon would give Mafarath all the lands of the south of the Wakened Sea. And so, before all the armies of the Alamari and of Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mafarath, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from the creation, taking only Andraste with him. And Our Lady still sets that aside, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. That's just some of the lore. Alright, let's read this one. The Black City. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of the ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible. Always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister lords from the Tevinter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. Okay, let's read this on the Disciples of Andraste. The Disciples of Andraste are unique in all of history. The cult preceded the Chantry and kept itself so hidden and isolated that it actually survived to modern day. The Disciples made their home high in the Frostbat Mountains in a village called Haven, which is now a sanctuary for pilgrims of the Chantry. It is understood that the Disciples were descendants of the first followers of Andraste, who brought her Ashes defiled and built the temple to house it because they have pledged themselves to the keeping of the temple of sacred ashes. The disciples of Andraste never left the Frostbacks. For 900 years, they kept strangers away, killing all who came close, and were completely oblivious to the world that advanced beyond the boundaries of their home. Having developed separately from the traditions of the Andrastian chantry, the disciples were led by revered fathers. However, little else is known about the original beliefs of the disciples, for they had turned from their noble heritage by the time they were discovered. Almost all scholars believe that the centuries-long isolation imposed upon the village led to the necessity for inbreeding. This practice likely led to a greater incidence of madness, which may explain why the cult was, at the time of its discovering in 930, worshipping a high dragon. According to writings discovered in Haven, the disciples of Andraste showed reverence to the dragon, believing it to be the prophet reborn. The egg clutches and dragonlings of the dragon were afforded great honor for being Andraste's offspring and were cared for by the cult. The dragon never attacked the cult, being cunning enough to recognize how this arrangement benefited it. 930 Dragon, the disciples were wiped out by the hero Ferelden, who was on a quest to retrieve the sacred ashes of Andraste. That was a lot of reading. But that's a little background. Lore of the game here. Alright. Misplaced notes. Notes written by one of the scholars responsible for restoring Haven. The notes have obviously came loose from a ledger of some sort. It took weeks scrubbing bloodstains from the stone. One of two things is true. Either stone is more porous than I thought, or make his beard. There must have been a lot of blood. How many people died? I'm so relieved I didn't have to deal with the altars of sacrifice the first arrivals found. Those were tossed off a cliff, I think. So now we just have to deal with the stains on the walls and floors. If this doesn't clean up in a day or two, I'm asking for some fresh plaster. Maybe we can cover them up. Still, it's not all bad. Haven is a beautiful place, and while working in the dungeons, we found scraps of paper with writing that looks like Brother Fernando Gedatives. He was held here for weeks before the hero Ferelden found him. Speaking of Dragon Age origins. Alright. Let's go turn in our monster parts. Well, that's one thing we got to do.
I will take these injury reports to research Mineta. Mother Giselle says we're losing fewer patients to fever thanks to your work. Good. The Maker is watching over us. All right.
Alrighty. I think we already know all of our companions.
For I walk only where you stand only in place.
So, I think it's time to upgrade our armor. Or,
At least we got Inquisition.
yeah, armor and weapons. And we'll take one episode and do that with each character. Each of our followers, or the ones mainly that we're doing. Eventually, we'll get the other ones that we're not using. We're lacking, I think, 2 more. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my blueprints. Because that's where this is. This is what the golden nug is. The golden nug is. Yep, this one can synchronize your collectibles across games by downloading collectibles that you previously uploaded and upload newly acquired ones. Yep, sure.
But glad you stayed down here in the dirt with us peasants.
I had the most selfish.
Alright, now then, that's done.
The Inquisition
Alrighty.
scouts are getting all of my.
Yeah, some of this is gonna be from Skyhold too. Alright. So, yeah, that's a lot of schematics I got. But since I've got the money, I need to go buy the stuff. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go to quest, world map. Let's go check in on the Black Emporium, shall we? No, it's just me. Confirm. Yes, because no one else can come there except for me. So might as well. go. The Black Emporium.
Watch your step. We received a shipment of invisible nuts the other day.
Right. Schematics, crafting materials. Okay. These are tier 2, right? So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of money. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Yeah, we gotta get some more money. So I guess we need to go get some materials. Reason why I got a little bit is because go back to Haven. Confirm. Nope. So if we sell stuff, then yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'll give my followers what I can as far as weapons and armor, and I'll go ahead and do that now. I'll upgrade some of their stuff. But, like I said, it's going to take money to start getting the materials. So that's what we're going to do. First things first, I think. Let's do the weapon for me. Right, we're going to do Encore. Okay, we're gonna do, we'll do the cold. Kill on bonus, or do I want barrier damage. Okay, then we'll do 12 heal on kill. 14 heal on kill, okay. Then we'll do, armor penetration. Okay, we'll do that, sure. Alright, now what am I gonna name it? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. Might as well, right? Okay, now let's go to the, y'all make me another one. Kinda like that. I kinda like that look. Okay, let's see here what we give it. Sunder. Okay, we'll give it Sunder on hit. Barrier damage. 6, 8. We'll just call it, Enchanter Grip. I need to... I mean, that's all I'm going to call it, right? I don't need to get it fancy. Okay, now then, let me put this together. Let's see what I can do. Modify armor. No, we're here to modify weapons. Okay, so I need armor penetration. I need the, what do I need? Staff blade.
Good.
And I need to put it on. Because it is a definitely powerful upgrade as far to what I've got. So, okay, let's see here. Staff. Now we're going to go over to the blades. Y'all can tell all the stats are in here. Alright. Alright, let's see here. That's the grips, yeah. We need the blades. So you can tell the blades are different. Some of them look cool. Let's see what this one has. What does say it needed? Not barrier, didn't they have another one that was close to that one? Armor penetration. That's what I was wanting right there. Guard damage. So it's gonna take Summerstone.
Another time.
Okay, what is it here? Okay, I can get me a basic outfit. Yeah, see, I've already got the I kind of like the coat, but we'll give the, let's see here. Oh, ring velvet. Yeah, I'll take the ring velvet, thanks. Stagger on hit, maximum health. Summerstone. Yeah, I gotta go get some more Summerstone. Okay, I'll get some cold resist going. And we need the heal bonus. I'm just gonna call it Battle Mage coat, because that's what it is, really. Okay, Battle Mage coat. Here we go. So I can upgrade me. Okay, now let's get to, where's Vivian? She can have the Griffin. For Solas can have the Warden. And I can get rid of the okay, now then. Varric, you're at 103. I'll give you 106. Where is Sarah at? She's at 102. I'm gonna give her 103. Get rid of all that. Now it's a Blackwall. You're okay. Let's see here, Cassandra. What do you got on you? You're 109. Okay, now what about you, Iron Bull? 120. Okay, you're good to go on that. Weapons. Okay, Sarah. How far is she to becoming a level 11? She's a level 9. That's going to take her a while to get there, so we'll go and sell it, but that's just me. Okay, you've got that staff, which is... yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sell a lot of that. That staff has kind of outlived its purpose. Alright. Oh, wait. I forgot to get the shields. Okay, yeah, I've already know how my warriors think as far as accessories. Cassandra, come here. She needs the token of the Packmaster, guard belt, ring of sundering. Okay, now I can sell this stuff. Right? Yes. And then I can sell a lot of this. I don't know. That's still not going to be enough, but Okay, so I got my staff, right? I got the cold, right? Heart of Despair. We can get another one. Fire. Kind of give the same thing that I did the other, right? Bigger damage. 12 heal and kill. Yeah. Now we need armor penetration. Looks like we're gonna be using Drake-stone. That and's fire. This one's the... That's a fire staff. Alright.
Good.
Alright, well, I got a little bit done. I do need a blade for it. So, so we kind of need to go to, Hinterlands, I think. Like I said, I still need to work on my stuff, right? So, let's go to the Hinterlands, because I know for well we are not done with the Hinterlands. So, go to the forest camp. We're going to take Varric, Cassandra, and Blackwall with us. I was going to take it nice and slow and easy and see what happens. If you wonder where I got the names from, I looked it up. Okay, we need to do Blackwall's quests while we're here in the Hinterlands. He's collecting Ray Warden stuff.
There must be something here.
Good find.
Okay, now that we've got that, okay, get rid of that. Now let's go after that rift. Last time we tried the rift, it was a little bit more powerful than we are, but we were so close. So now we're gonna try to see if we can take it down. And like I said, every episode I'll try to get our stuff up. Okay, if I'm getting some resistances, I need magic resistance, I need fire resistance, spirit resistance. Oh, that's not a bad look on me, isn't it? It's gonna take a while to get what's necessary off. Go get him. Oh, you... prepare for second wave. Thank you. Well, we got rid of that one. Thank you. Maybe I need to get my Heart of Rage out. What that? That rift is tracking me, ain't it? Alright. Setting down that rift. Okay, so now we got this. Alright. So we got a, what quest in here? What could possibly be in here? Letter found on a corpse. If you find this, the bleeding didn't stop. My family lives at the Red Cliff Farms. Maker bless you. If you could take my last words to them. I didn't run, didn't abandon them. I thought I could get enough to help. Fool that I was. All I got was my guts torn out. Ouch. And that must have hurt for him to do that. Alright, we'll just go and get what we're looking for, right? Might as well kind of get the materials. Okay. Alright, I think everyone's doing fine except for, like I said, I'm going to try to develop this episode to get my gear up using tier 1 and tier 2 materials. I think tier 2 materials would be in Falomar, so I think we need to go there and farm a little once we kind of get what we want done here in the hinterlands. So how do y'all like my Battle Mage coat? Okay, we need to go over here and get this, we need to run over here and get this, rift.
Where are we gonna go? We'll find someplace safe. Where? The Mages and Templars are gonna burn down the whole world.
Yeah, no kidding. They were talking about how the Mages and the Templars. Oh, looks like our banner is hanging nice and proud. We are the Inquisition. Yeah, I might not buy too much stuff because I won't have the funds to do it. I'd have to go farming for a lot of it, but that's okay. That's what the money's for. Nah. If y'all notice the rift, it sounds like it's got that deep rumbling. You know what I mean? Oh, what are they going to do? Sonic! Well, they did. Prepare for second wave, guys. That just sounds... Don't you get yourselves killed. Y'all need to get this demon off my butt, please, so I can close down the rift. Thank you. Okay, now there's only one left. Closing down the rift. Okay. What's on over here? Map of the Farmland Cave, okay. Alright, now that we completed the rifts, now we're going to be doing Hinterland's Who's Who. A hunter appears to have been mauled by a bear and died in a cave. According to his letter, he was trying to get enough of something to help. He must have been desperate. Well, this needs to go back to his home, right? So we're going to go over here to Red Cliff Farm Camp here. We might go by the, merchants to see if they got any materials I can just buy for cheap. The Black Emporium is for, if you want to buy tier 2 stuff, you're going to be paying, and it only gets higher from there. Sure, we'll place a letter. And now we'll go after the cave one, I think. And the cave one's way over here. Hinterland is pretty much cleared out of all bad guys, I think. And I think so is the Falamire. Of course, then we had to challenge the Avar, right? The Avar challenged the Inquisition, right? So, well, they got what was coming down the end, right? Alrighty. And y'all are ready to level up, are ya? Alright, let's go on up here. Well, even if I can't get my stuff done today with my, then we'll use the next episode to finish me off my crafting weapons and gear, and then work on the companion. At least the main ones that I'm gonna be doing, right? Map of the Farmland Cave, got that. Okay, now let's go to the market over here and see if we can, we need to get Blackwall's last thing here in the Hinterlands too while we're at it.
Right, sir. Of course.
Let's see how much of stuff we can sell.
It's
It's good to have commerce.
Yeah. Want to sell this, this, and this. Emblem of aggression. No, we don't need that either. Okay, let's see what you got for sale here, huh? Nug skin, Finnick fur, Druffalo hide. So he's got a few of the. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so see, he's got a few.
Just what I heard.
Alright, now then. We're going to go get that thing of yours. Upper Lake Camp it is. We're going to go over here and get Blackwall's, Black Warden stuff. Speaking of, why would Black Warden have everything scattered across areas like... He's left, what, a griffin feather? He's leaving... What else is he leaving here? Deep road maps.
I think the Inquisition could benefit from this.
And he's got it... He's got everything scattered across everything. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna go return to Haven. Because right now, that's all we're doing is just taking out bad guys. We'll go to the Fallow Mine. We'll do a little bit of mining for tier 2 stuff. Yeah, my stats are named after the demons. Like the Heart of Despair would be those ones that keep firing ice rays at us. And then the Rage demons would be those ones with the fire. And then wait until y'all see the Pride demons. That's gonna be fun. Okay, now then. We need to get... Let's see what we can get as far as the arms, right? Heal bonus. Mage defense. I need electric spirit defense. There's electric. You know what? We're gonna get spirit defense. And we're gonna get... We're gonna get electrical resistance, spirit resistance. Battle Mage arms. Now this ain't gonna last forever, guys. I mean, these outfits. This is just tier 1 of the stuff.
That'll do.
All right, now let's see here if we need to modify. All right. See how that added the electric spirit resist. I've got co-resist. Okay, now I need fire and magic resist possibly.
That'll do.
Yeah, the armors does change as you do this. Some armors are better than others. See, we've done the arms. Now we need to do the legs. Heal bonus. Lamb's wool is silk is yeah, magic defense. Dragonling scales. Yeah, we need to get a little bit of fire resist. Battle Mage legs. So you can rename your gear too, so you won't get confused on what's what.
Right.
Okay, now we'll add. Okay, it's not much resist, but hey, everything counts. As much as I can. There we go.
Good.
Okay, now I need to craft my blade, right? Okay, I need to get the blade. That's the grip. Need the blade. The Archon's blade. Attack, stagger. No, I don't. Let's see, where's that other one? I think it was simple enough, but it would still work. Yeah, this is stagger. Armor penetration? See, that's what I need. Armor penetration. I can't do that right now, so quite the shame. But we will get our staves there. Speaking of staves. Well, I got plenty of iron. Okay, we need to give it 16 barrier. Okay, heal on kill. Yeah, I need to get some more, don't I? Yeah, look at that. And then we need... I don't need the attack. Yeah, see, I would like to get armor penetration. So I'm not going to be able to do the staff just yet. Or staves. Well, I've got one staff, but Lee's likes a blade. The other one likes a grip and blade, so... Now, what do I want to do, though? Let's look here. That one we can't do until we get a certain flower. We could go to the Storm Coast, or we could go to, like I said, go to the Falmire. And just start farming. The materials. So let's take our primary group here. Let's go look. See what we find. Okay, there we go. The blue vitriol will be tier 2. A tier 2 metal, I think. That's why we just need to just kind of go searching. There's blue vitriol. There's gonna be a lot of blue vitriol around. I thought we'd just go looking for stuff. Yeah, I'm not about to get in that water. Oh, the simmerstone. Okay, there's this. We'll grab that while we're at it. Whatever it was. Yeah, this takes a lot of materials when crafting. Plus, it's a good time to just kind of explore areas that we haven't. God, they didn't hurt near as much. Ooh, this is gonna be... Oh, I thought that was gonna wake up some dead people out of the water. Well, you know what? Pack it. Yeah, we need to kill some animals, despite I don't want to. If we got their stuff. Probably not. No. Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't get their stuff. That just stinks. Okay, there's our camp. Nope. Not interested. Not here to come here to fulfill requisitions. Just exploring the fallow mire, grabbing stuff. Really? Completed the regions already? I'm just going around and Alright, get that bear gears. Yeah, that was my son wanting my attention a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Note found on their campsite. Uncle, I was hiding supplies above the rocks when I heard voices from the windmill to the west. It was the horned men again. There's more to them. Now I have to see if anyone is still left alive in the village. I'm sorry, but I swear I will be careful, Lewis. You being careful didn't quite help out. Granite Point. Some statues in the Felomar or Avar origin amuse Ban Hargrave to bring them back from her conquest in the hills and plant them outside her home the way a gardener might transplant flowers. The band entertained visiting nobles by giving tours of the statues, regaling her guests with dark tales of Avar superstitions, which she mostly made up on the spot. Aha. Alrighty. She said up, did she? Alrighty. Don't think we're getting any further. Sorry guys, you're going to come all the way down. Alright, I doubt there's going to be anything else in here. Still got a little bit more of stuff to gather. Yep. Yeah, we should have went in that water, but just one touch of the water. See, how come my companions can get in the water without disturbing? Ah, so y'all are immune, huh? Okay. That's blood, Alright. What? Should I try my Heart of Rage? They're kind of immune to that. Yeah, I've got some stuff now. Like I said, we'll be farming for a lot of the materials as we go into each area. Sorry guys if y'all have to deal with it. Oh, fireworks on them. Nice. Where do we go from here? No. That's my son again. Sorry guys. Showing me all of his imagination. I'm like, I'm a little bit busy right now. This 31mm Prebuilt, but we'll catch. Okay. I'm like, I'm a little bit busy. Been trying to get this done. You know how it is. Real life, right? Well, we done that, but we need to do more, right? Find the animals and So I'm kind of going on the outskirts of the Falamire, just like I will the Stormcast, right? We got to find our boundaries. That didn't take long. Super speed for a short time, but yeah, see, we're getting to the point where we really can't go too much. Falamire's definitely a weird place. Okay. Now, I know the big castle over here has, so what do y'all think of the staff? Now, with tier 2 materials, it'll be a little stronger than tier 3 is definitely stronger, so. With new areas.
We should look around.
Yeah. Always try to loot like stuff like these ores right here, plants. And you can always come back and loot the areas, right? It's not like it's a...
Be wary. The undead can attack at any time.
Yeah. We know, Cassandra. Alright. Alright. Let's get down there. Yeah, we'll end up with tier 3 very random in chest and stuff, but tier 1 is the most common. But we can come here and farm the animals and farm the ores and the rocks. See, like blue vitriol. It's gonna take a lot of materials. I got my outfit the way I kind of want it. Now I just got to get the staves. I said staves, plural. We'll have to go get some Drake Stone in the hinterlands. See, there's very few stuff here. Ah! Great Warden banner, huh?
Excellent.
Yeah, why are you leaving some Great Warden stuff around here? Blackwall? You don't need to be leaving your property around. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. So I think we're done with this area, so we can go back and close the gates off. We just gotta do our staffs now that we're done. So we're gonna have to go back up here and close the gate. It's not like I'm in a big hurry, you know? We still have to decide whether to go to Mages or the Templars. Because once I engage, that's it, you know? We'll be locked in until we finish it. So that's the reason why I want to kind of get some of this stuff done. It might be just me, and my once we start opening up bigger areas, then we can do our one companion at a time. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm just doing some future plans. Alright. Ooh, hello. So I said, nope, you ain't doing that. Saying that is, deep water. And you can't swim. Oh my, yeah, oh my man, I'm telling spirits, die. So, there's some quest here. We just gotta go find it. No, wait, there's some stones over here. Oh, hello, there's a chest. Okay. Y'all can go attack it. I'm not. I gotta find the animals here. So I'm gonna try to find every way I can. Oh. People. Oh, wow. Slow down on the hyperdrive here. Amulet of power. Someone's amulet of power. Note from Lewis Dyer. Ellie, not safe in village. Jen saw horned monsters in fog near Castle Uncle and I. Moving supplies to Granite Point. Come back for you and your mother once we can't be safe. You're the only cousin I've got left, Lewis. And I guess that didn't turn out right, did it? Caspar the Magnificent. King Caspar the Magnificent saw 127 summers before he finally left for eternal slumber beneath our great kingdom. Even on that last day, the king sparred with his great-grandson, Mathis the Glorious, and bested him. King Caspar showed no signs of weakness or decrepitude in his advanced age and proved more than a match for the much younger man. Caspar made every blow Mathis delivered and returned each twice the vigor. In the end, the great king threw his grandson to the ground and with one stroke of his sword sheared the beard clean of Mathis's chin. You are a Pentagus, the king said. Have some care for your parents. Chastened, Mathis sent for his attendants and bade them to bathe and groom him. Thereafter, his chin was always shaved obsessively close to the skin for the king. He retired to his chambers for his afternoon nap. When it came time for supper, the servants were unable to rouse him. And that is how King Caspar the Magnificent, 60 years the supreme lord of Navarra, finally set aside his crown. Bottles of Thetis. Y'all can read that if y'all want to. Okay, y'all need to move. Is there anything behind the houses? So this was a little village. I mean, little village. Oh well, alright, well, let's backtrack it then. Alright, we're gonna disturb the dead. So y'all just go have your fun with the dead. I can't get that. Alright. Yeah, get that dead, get that undead. So now we got the spirits taken care of. The dead are done on this side, I think. So we'll just keep moving. Yeah, that'll get it going. Yes, I'm disturbing on purpose. Alrighty. Here we go. We're just kind of reversing course here. Basically, we're just exploring our boundaries. That's all we're doing right now. Not really. All right. Oh, definitely. Yeah, we need these animals. Let's go for it. Just get them. What a rage. Here you go. Alrighty.
I hear reconstruction is progressing well in Kirkwood.
I know things are bad there.
I wasn't trying to.
You weren't trying to remind me how bad it is in Kirkwall, so you decided to talk about it?
About its recovery.
What you're talking about are the buildings, and even that will take years. People don't recover so easily.
Yeah. Little bit of banter with them. Okay, cabin fever. Explore the Felomar to find a way inside the locked cabin. Yeah, that's all it took. Just open it. Oh, nothing evil could come over here. Let's see here, take. Waterlogged diary. A diary found in the Felomar. A water-soaked entry dated 10 days ago, still legible. The damned roof leaks and I've been eating boiled roots for a week. I'm squatting in a bog. No one so much as spit in for 10 years. Still better than the alienage. Thank Andraste. That's the last time I visited the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left and now they're all down with a fever and their little boy is at this door. Nigel Marsh says we should lock them in their home. The sour cauldron. Maybe I can bring something to help. Is it deathroot that cures a fever or elf root? It can't be deathroot, can it? Ask Ira which is right. Hey, somebody tried to help. You know? I mean, you know, this place, I mean, you know, lock them in the house? That's cruel. That's asking for a cruel death. Alright. Let's continue here. Heart of Rage. That's my staff's name. Yeah, there's really, those staffs are in this game. They're, I think, during the Trespasser expansion DLC. So yeah. Those three stabs are in the game, and they're different compared to, I'm gonna make them look the same. That's what I'm calling my stabs after them. Oh, y'all took the inside, really? Excuse me. Well, y'all should have said something so I could put my staff up, but no, y'all just said, no, we're just gonna let her. Okay, I don't know if I could get over there. Yeah, we're gonna get on over here. Now that's my, oh, speed it up a little, speed it up a little. Okay, we might have to go into the right side now and kind of, because going backwards is kind of a little, figuring out where I've been and not been, right? Oh, hello. Fade touched. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the dead bodies in the water. Unless it's something that I really need to get. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to go through the, Okay, well, see, I've kinda... I think I've got the whole map done, technically. Yeah, we can't get the artifact, so I guess that's just off limits for a while. I think we're kind of done. Well. World map, I guess we can go back to the hinterlands, and I know where to go get some, Dusk Light Camp. Let's go back to the hinterlands and we'll get some Drakestone. Like I said, it's we're taking it easy. Yeah, I've already got iron. I think what we're lacking is the Drakestone. That kind of orange looking. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. Yep, just taking it nice and easy and slow. Sometimes you get the animals parts and sometimes you don't when you're doing that. Alright, I think we're... I don't think there's any more stones that I can find. Onks would be, I don't think we need onks either. So we're gonna go back to Haven. Let's see what I can do. Because I'm nearly complete with my stuff, except for my staves, of course. But the 3 staves I'm naming, the Heart of Rage, the Heart of Despair, and Heart of Pride, there are real staves in the Trespasser DLC. Okay, okay, move, guy. Okay, now we need to, see if we can... Let's see what we can do. Come up with no cold. Yeah, there's iron's got plenty of that, but we need... You know what? We'll get a little bit of barrier damage. 12 attack. No, we don't need any of this. Okay, that's a heal on kill, but then we need armor penetration. There we go. This one is going to be called the... Because the Pride Demons, they have the electricity to them. Okay, now then, I need to get to the blade. We'll start working on my other 2 staves as we do it. Yeah, where's the regular blade here? Armor penetration. That's what we need that for. And heal on kill, right? Heal on kill. I'm gonna call this Enchanter Blade. There we go.
Right.
Alright, modify weapon. See, I've got the armor penetration. Yeah, that's let's see what I put on it. I've got armor penetration, barrier penetration, hail on kill. Yeah, that's what I want. See, and that's what I'm gonna want on armor, barrier, hail on kill for the Heart of Pride and Heart of Rage. But we got that one, so. Oh, that's not a bad staff. $52 damage. It's like a level 7 mage. But I am not a level 7 mage. So that's what I'm gonna sell. Oh, hello. Yeah, I sell that. Fire resist cunning. Enhanced cooldown amulet. That might be a good one. Amulet of Power. Who's this belong to? Cassandra! Okay, Cassandra, you got an Amulet of Power. Why am I doing that? Should be going to inventory, accessories. Let's see here. Cassandra, you got an Amulet of Power. Take it. I can do that. Now we need to level up. Iron Bull's leveled up. We'll get him, it'll cost you. Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it, taking a portion of the damage they inflict. Oh, you can't have that? You have the untouchable defense. Okay. They can't kill what they can't hit. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. Okay. Varric, let's put you in evade. You leap away from incoming attacks, putting yourself where you need to be to win the fight. Yes, this. Silas, I'm going to put you with Dispel. You remove hostile magic and status effects from allies while stripping beneficial effects from enemies. Okay, Vivian, you're going to get the same thing. Black Wall, you're going to need. It'll cost you. Any foe that attacks you in melee is going to bleed for it, taking a portion of the damage. Yep. Sarah, you're going to need Invade too. Cassandra, we're going to put you Turn the Blade. You blow, yeah, because I've already read that, so we don't need to repeat it, right? We're going to put you with, it'll cost you also. Alright, now then. Alright. We're nearly complete with my stuff. Wait a minute. What's... Oh, I don't have my weapon. Heart of Despair on. We'll keep continuing to get tier 2 and tier 3 materials and start crafting. I'll upgrade my armor and probably give it to the next one that I want to give it to.
I don't understand. Even the Templars.
Let's go check our council. Since we were busy doing all that, our council's pretty much said they're ready to convene. So let's see what they're doing. Alrighty, dearies, what do y'all have? Oh, hello.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, we'll do the history knowledge for Inquisition. We're gonna go to Orlais. The Chantry remains, huh? Okay, Josephine, what do you say about it? Diplomacy won the day. The clerics chosen to receive aid have been most appreciative and have successfully drowned out our detractors. This caused an internal struggle. Clerics hired thugs to kill other clerics. I was forced to intervene. Such despicable behavior from those to spark the sunburst thrown the mood in the Grand Cathedral's tense. But for now, the Chantry can be counted on for our political ally, Josephine. Sure. Alright, and she's... How far are you into choosing? Okay. Alright, gather coin. Of course, Colin's already done that. And Liliana is through with this one. So we'll go and get this report. Locate weapon of Tyrrida Bright Axe. Inquisitor, I have no idea what to say. Scholars have debated whether Tyrrida's legendary axe was an axe set with crystal, an axe with a magically reinforced crystalline head, or perhaps even just a very polished axe, but apparently the word translated from the ancient language commonly taken to be axe, in fact, merely means hafted weapon. It is possible that translations of the saga have been edited to omit evidence that Tyrrida Bright Axe may have been using what seems, from all appearances, to be a staff, as would more commonly be used by a mage. I apologize for my confusion in this matter. I will endeavor to be more diligent in my translations in the future. Yours since Sister Dorcas Garrett. Okay. Yeah, we've got some things, don't we? Okay. You know what? We'll kind of back off and wait until Liliana does hers. And,
When
when there was no sky maker. You were the sky.
I think a good way of doing this is we go to Hinterlands, I think. There's a few things we could do. We could finish this terrariums. We could go to get that skull. We'll go to the Upper Lake camp. We'll take Varric, Cassandra, and Blackwall with us. Let's kind of do this for a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna be in no hurry to get things done. We get there. I think I just need to do the grips and the blades of my other stabs. Okay, where's the skull out? Okay, let's go get the skull here. Reveal the shards. And it's right over here by Callahan's, isn't it? Yeah. Callahan's foothold, yeah. I'm up there. Alright, here's some money. Alrighty. Now let's look into the skeleton here. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 of these. Yes, we do. Alright, well, we're close to several of them, so we'll go ahead and start with the Galahad one. So it's close by here, so we'll just go pick it up while we're already here. Now we can get to this one. Let's go find out where this one is. Okay, I think that one's at that little house over here. You know, when we first entered the hinterlands, we passed this house. No, actually, we entered this house is what we did. So it's around here. Okay, and this one's near that camp, so we'll go to the outskirts camp. Alright, so this one's right over here, right? Yes. And now we're lacking this one. I think it's close to the Dusk Light camp. So we'll just get on, trot on over here. Always pick up materials, you know. You never know when you're gonna need them. Well, I'm telling you, my staff just keeps going, doesn't it? Alright, so the shard is You better not say bandits ahead, Cassandra. So I'll tell you right now, there ain't no bandits over here. We've cleared out the hinterlands. We scared them off. Technically we did. We did scare off the bandits. We told them, you ain't welcomed here. You better leave. Or the Inquisition's gonna kick your butt right back out. Oh, it's right there, huh? Boy, what a long reach. Okay. Now, I don't think there's any... Well, we could do the Astrarium. So we go to the forest camp here. Just kind of taking it easy, nice and easy. No hurry to do anything.
This might interest you.
After thinking about it for a while, since I'm a mage, I'm gonna go after the Templars. What irony that mage would go after the Templars instead of mages. You know, I just thought that would be irony, right? They're supposed to stop heretical magic, and that's what we are. Technically. But, you know. That's just the way it is. But we're not ready yet. I gotta get my 2 other staves ready to go. And I might just grab what I can off of the Templars. It ain't gonna be everything, but I'll try. I don't need to be carrying too much stuff on me. Alrighty, so let's get this Astrarium, shall we? Okay, shows us the picture, right? And this is what we had to follow. And this only gets harder. Okay, now we're gonna have to restart it. Because... No, that's wrong, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's wrong. You can only cross paths like once. No, that's wrong again. So I'm not paying attention. Because I know you come down here. So I've already got this pattern already figured out. There we go. Now that makes more sense. Okay, so we go from here, 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 here. Here we go. There we go. Got it. That's Draconis. Called High Dragon in common parlance. The constellation Draconis is always depicted by a dragon in flight. Recently, it has come into question whether this was the case in the ancient Imperium. Most Tevinter dragon imagery was preserved for the old gods, so why would they dedicate a constellation to dragons in general when specific dragons were held in such reverence? The speculation is fueled by older drawings showing Draconis as more serpentine in appearance, perhaps depicting a sea creature or of an unknown old god that was stricken from historical record. Okay. And the streams are only going to get harder too. So, it's in the cave over here. So, I guess our best option is... Which route? Okay, we'll just go to the upper lake camp. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Slowly work our way over to that cave over there. We'll get the Astrarium. So surprises. Each Astrarium will unlock a door, And it will give you either blueprints or rarities. Or maybe perhaps a unique weapon. You know? So we're gonna go on over here. And this area got cleaned out. I remember this area used to be full of mages and Templars fighting. We had to avoid it. Now here we are just trancing through here and it's like, man, it's no problem now. There ain't no demons either. There ain't no creepy houses, no more of certain things, right? I like that blue lyrium, that is so pretty. But there's a red lyrium that grows and it's bad. It's the bad type of lyrium. Yep, there's the blue. The blue lyrium is good. And that's pretty, man. It looks like crystals, to be honest. Now, blue lyrium is growing out in the wild. Alright. What's in here? Iron. Okay. Thanks. I already know how to collect iron. Okay, well, there's onyx. Alrighty, keep going in here. Y'all can see the... Okay, we got the special treasure off of that. Okay, well, I think that's it for this place. Unless I think we're ready to do something we shouldn't be doing, but we might try it anyway. Okay, we'll go to Dustlight Camp. And this is where we're gonna stay in preparation for, and I will save that surprise for y'all later. We're gonna enter an area and you're gonna be surprised at it. So yeah, I enjoyed playing, and I hope everyone has a Happy New Year's Eve. Keep count. This is your last day for 2024, and yeah. So I hope everyone has fun watching, and if you do, y'all have a good one with your family and friends, and I'll see y'all on the next one.